Reignite your intuition to grow your intuitive self. This is the episode where I talk about happiness and intuition. My name is Angela and I'm your host of the show and a highly intuitive person by birth who never lost her connection. I am the expert in supporting you, regaining your intuition and living a fulfilled and much easier life with it. Trusting fully your intuition takes time and is a very individual process. I share with you my knowledge and strategies I have developed to support yourself on a daily basis in any situation. By signing up to my freebie, you can support yourself to connect with your intuition. Go to angelahack.com podcast English. Is happiness somehow connected to intuition? Or is intuition somehow connected to happiness? What was first, the egg or the chicken? Honestly, of course they do belong together. When you live on your real path, when you live on your real purpose, the chance that you're a happier person than others is huge. And who is the best guidance to that? Your intuition. If you intuitively go your way, you have a huge chance to become a happy person. There is people out there we are absolutely fascinated by, because they just do what they really want to do. And somehow it looks like it was so easy. And everything just fell in place. But honestly, that's a lie. That ain't happening. There were moments they had to fight. There were moments they had to discuss. There were moments when they maybe had to hurt people they loved the most. But they had such a good connection and such a deep trust in their intuition, they followed their path from the beginning of their lives. In my life, there is a beautiful person called my mom. My mom wishes for me to get the best future and everything I need and be the happiest person of the world. But there is this little mom or dad or family spot or auntie or uncle or whomever who thinks this would be like ABC, the thing to do. And most of the time, not always, but quite often, we're still in the picture of family. Like mama, papa, child. House, dog, tree, whatever. Probably the dog before the house, but who cares? And it's not that they're wishing you that because they want to hurt you or want to argue with you. They're wishing you that because probably in their experience it was the most beautiful thing to have. And in their life it is the most beautiful thing to have. But if your intuition tells you no, that's not it, then skip it. Tell them, I don't dream of being a father or a mother or a grandmother. I'm totally fine with going in another direction. Even a career might not be what you want to do. Someone says you always have to do careers. No, not everybody's made for a career. But probably you're made to live in a wildlife park somewhere in beautiful Africa, and you're supporting those animals from, not getting killed and everything, taken care of, you rescue them. Who knows what makes you really truly happy? Who knows what is your heart path? Who knows that? There is only one person in this world, and that is you. All the others have nice and good thoughts, but that doesn't mean that they really know what you want, or that they really know what's good for you. If you have the feeling you're not on your path, and you also don't have any idea of what you want, you even think you're not worth it, or you're like, I'm a dumbhead because I was not good at school. Or who should hire me? I lost my last job. I got fired. Let's take a stop here. Sometimes getting fired can be because there is some changes in the company. Sometimes it's just not a match. But you're always worth it to go ahead in your life. How? Have you ever asked the closest friends, what are things that you are really good at? And I'm absolutely not talking about your education. I'm talking about what you are good at. There is people out there who can work with elderly people or get around elderly people very easily. Others do the same with people who are so-called handicapped. Others are geniuses with dogs. Others are absolutely fantastic with kids. Others can read books in front of people and you just see pictures because of the way they read. Some people have just this talent to calm everybody down. Just because. And a lot of these things happen just because. Not because of a reason, just because. And this is the best reason. This is the best reason for personal growth. This is the best reason to make everything to make everything happen easier. This is important, to let the things happen. It's healthy to let those things happen. And it's just amazingly great to let those things happen. Happiness and intuition is connected. Like intuition, body, soul, mind, whatever is connected. Happiness is a part of you like everything else. Sadness as well. But you choose what you're in and for how long you're in this emotion. Yesterday, there was a moment when I was super sad. And I spoke to my best friend. She's like the best thing ever in this world. And after a while, she told me, did you hear your answer? And I'm like, yep, I just gave myself the answer why I'm sad. And she was like, yeah, so now you know why you are sad. I said, yes, and now I know how I can change it, if I want to change it. And that's just magic. I decide what I do. And I choose in my life happiness. And after my very, very first speech I had in Switzerland, I got a gift. It's a beautiful little sign saying, happiness is not a destination. It is a way of life. There's just one little thing that you have to be careful with your happiness. Don't pretend to be happy. Feel it. And if there is moments you don't feel your happiness, that's okay. If there is situations that you, for example, work in a hotel and you're in front of your guests, that you smile even when you don't feel like smiling, that's professional. But it doesn't need to be pretended that you're happy. It's fine to be okay. It's fine to be sad. All of it is a process. I wish for you real true happiness which comes from the bottom of your heart. Thank you for being my listener. You know why? That makes me happy. Are you ready for reignition? Yes? Go to angelahack.com, podcast, English, and sign up for the freebie with the link you find there to make sure that you start to reignite your intuition. Thank you for listening to Reignite Your Intuition. If you like my podcast, come back or just sign up to get it regularly. Tell friends and feel free to share with others how they can access the podcast. Have an intuitive day.